Hey, all you lovely people. Welcome to Graphic Communication 2. Or the second one, as you would like to call it. I am Sean, the fat, lovable weirdo who is still doing this because of unemployability. And next to me is my brother and dear cohort, Callum.
Hi everyone, I'm Callum. I'm doing this because I like it. You may have already noticed. Daniel's not here.
Yeah.
It's because he's a lazy fuck.
No, that's not...
Fucking Daniel, you're editing this later. You fucking lazy asshole.
In truthful matter, our friend Daniel's got the flu, so he couldn't make
Lazy
it today.
flu.
He couldn't make it today, so it's just the two of us.
Yeah, we're gonna have a laugh, we're gonna have a gaff, we're gonna sort of see how this goes with only two of us.
And do our teas and coffees.
Teas and coffees, we'll get started.
So, first on the agenda, I presume, if we ever have one, would probably be,
Well, we've got an agenda. We
Yeah.
want you all to be brainwashed and love us forever.
love us, love us, love us,
Love us, you beautiful
Get
people.
in there, that's too fucking weird.
Right, okay.
Right, so...
We actually do have a plan. Sean wants to talk about today on the podcast communication. Sean would like to talk about who he thinks and who he wants to win Oscars.
Yeah, don't say one, that makes you sound needy.
Sorry, who he needs to win Oscars. Is that better? Thanks. Sean's pulling up his middle finger. Anyway, I'll be giving you some insight on a game that came out last year, Mad Max, because I only just finished it now and I am really out of touch.
Before we get to the Oscars, let's quickly see the two films that we saw recently, or managed to catch.
Oh yeah, if you'll remember, the last time you listened, me and Daniel discussed Deadpool while Sean discussed The Hateful Eight. Well, guess what? Sean just saw Deadpool,
Wouldn't say just saw, I saw it like twice last week.
and I saw The Hateful Eight in 70mm. I
Yeah.
had the great honor to see that.
Or just or just your brother all like, come on, we gotta go, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, come on, we'll watch a movie the way they used to watch it. Come on, it's what Tarantino would have wanted.
Yeah, Deadpool,
Yeah, so just give your light opinion on Deadpool.
I loved it, but I'm not like enthusiastically in love with it like everyone else is. I will agree, it's a really enjoyable movie. It's got great action. Ryan Reynolds knocks it out of the park. I really did like the humor that they have behind it. You know, the humor is just really well thought out. It's really well done. It's just a big, incredible tribute to such a popular character, and I'm glad that Fox didn't fuck it up. I mean, the budget that they gave them, they definitely didn't really give that much of a shit about what they were gonna do.
It's impressive.
Aye, so I will say, go see it. It's great. You'll love it. I mean, not as much as me, but you'll definitely love it. So I'm gonna give Deadpool.
What do you mean not as much as you? Do you mean not as much as me?
I don't know.
Do you mean probably love it more than you?
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, I see why, but I'm just not like,
Because what you said sounded like you meant they were going to love it less than you.
Oh no, sorry, no. I didn't mean to say that. Fuck me and my brain. Anyway, so
Sean gets mixed up with his phrasing sometimes.
so yeah, I give Deadpool like a solid 4 out of 5. Or 4 stars.
I give it a 6 out of 5, but that's just me. Anyway, I guess I should talk about The Hateful Eight.
Yeah, I loved it.
I thought that the first half was fantastic. It really reminded me of Pulp Fiction, which is probably my favourite Tarantino movie, and pretty much I think the only perfect movie he's done. Well, not perfect, but the only really good one he's done.
Yeah, the one that stands out most from the filmography.
So, because I've got to hand it to him. I may not like all of his work, but he's got fantastic. He knows how to do dialogue.
Yeah, he's very I mean, I don't
Like when you listen to Tarantino dialogue, it's like, oh man, I mean, this is just exposition, but it's fucking fantastic to listen to because it's just so entertaining.
You don't have to watch the film. You just sort of listen to it. You just...
Tarantino says he wants to write novels after he's retired from movies. I think I'm probably getting that wrong, but
you're right. He's planning on one of the things he's planning on doing when he's retiring is probably doing some novellas or even some film books, so how to teach movies and stuff. But
I think he'd do a pretty good job because the way he writes his movies is fantastic. But so yeah, the first half of the movie was great. Kurt Russell, Samuel Jackson, the ugly lady, they were all brilliant.
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
That one. I mean, I don't remember their names.
There's Walton Goggins, Michael
I didn't
Madsen.
ask for a recap of their names.
I thought it'd help out.
I just said I can't remember their names.
Right.
But the second half, after the intermission, is like it's like a completely different movie. I mean, the dialogue is still there. It's just it. I mean, it does what Tarantino movies do, which I don't really like, which is go over the top violent. Which, don't get me wrong, Tarantino violence is great. Pulp Fiction had violence, but it was minimal. Like, they only used violence when they needed to use it. The Hateful Eight has gore and violence for just to be like, because that's what Tarantino likes, and it's almost as if Tarantino's like, all right, I can do it now because I'm bigger than what I was.
Yeah, and I got like a lot more money to do it.
And I've got more money, so put up more gore. And it's like it's kind of like having a big cake. Now the icing on the cake is great, but if you put too much icing on the cake,
It's gonna hurt your teeth.
it's going to hurt your teeth.
Have you ever had like cake and you put like chum into it? It's like, you know, like
Have you
icing
had
on
Costco cake?
man.
It's like that's what the Hateful Eight is. It's like a Costco cake, except with blood. To sum up, first half is fantastic. Second half, less so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we've gotten through the movies, and do you want to go on your Oscars?
Yeah, I will say this though. I did see the Hateful Eight in digital. Went to see it in the 70mm.
Yeah,
And,
that's what. In fact, that's what I don't get. Why were you so like wanting to see it in 70mm?
Well, it was because like when it was announced, when Quentin Tarantino was doing the Hateful Eight, he also announced that the film was going to be filmed in 70mm, and I mean, at the time I was like, what the fuck is 70mm? That's quite odd. But I did do my research. It's like the sort of quality that films like Lawrence of Arabia, Ben-Hur,
Yeah.
all those classic, big, epic 1950s films were made on.
Yeah.
Or made with, sorry. And like, you know,
They were made on 70mm.
they had like these overtures which had these fantastic scores. They had like intermissions where you could just get up and discuss with someone how the movie's going, kind of like almost like a play.
Yeah, but the intermission really especially on the Hateful Eight, the intermission really broke my immersion. Like, I was really getting into it in the first half, and then it came to the intermission, and I was sort of sitting around like, oh yeah, this is a movie. Oh. And it kind of broke it up, and it felt a bit just disjointed for me.
Yeah, I see why Tarantino would do that, because he has stated before that he's like a big die-hard film fan. He's like...
Yeah, he likes all those classic movies that do have intermissions.
and like, I see why he did it. Plus, when it was coming out...
No, yeah, I see why he did it. I just don't like... I'm not big on that. You know, like...
When the trailers came out, it was like, I gotta see this in like 70mm. That sounds awesome. It could, I mean, because it's sorry.
I don't know what it is, but I gotta see it. Wow.
The promotion camp sort of like had this sort of thing where it sort of demanded you to see it, and even though like some like film fans and all that were like, oh, it demands me viewing in 70mm, which now seeing it, I wouldn't necessarily demand it. But anyway, I'll get to that soon. Not soon, but later. I will say, the digital version, going to see that first, it was fantastic. It's still great. I still recommend the digital version. The film as a whole is amazing. But I will be honest, the 70mm, I don't know, it just added a lot more to the atmosphere. The overture was phenomenal.
It hurt my eyes.
Yeah, the first time you get into it, it's like, oh, fuck, Jesus, my eyes.
It's weird.
Aye.
It's like, you have to sort of adjust to it. I will say, the opening shot, where it's like coming back and like the credits are rolling, the music in that shot is probably one of my favourite movie openings. Because not only is the fucking music fantastic, but just the way that it looks is great. And I mean, it's in 70mm, so I can't wait to see what that looks like in digital.
I remember, I will say, when the curtains opened, right, this is at the Filmhouse. I was going to say, if you were listening, thank you, Filmhouse, it was awesome.
Yeah, the Edinburgh Filmhouse, props to you guys.
It's one of the only two like available copies of the film.
Yeah, we had to travel a long way to get to the Edinburgh Filmhouse to see.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Continue with what you were saying.
So the curtains like opened up, and like it had like this the Weinstein Company, but like done like that sort of classic 70s thing. I remember sitting there going, like, oh my god, it's so cool. Like I was like so.
I was kind of looking at it like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, and then Ennio Morricone's score was playing after.
Yeah, Jesus, that guy.
Overture,
He done the music for the thing, the original.
Yeah.
Or did he do it for the new one?
I don't think he did it for the new one.
Who didn't for the new one?
I don't remember. No one remembers.
Because I remember fucking nothing about the music.
Yeah, no one remembers the new one, Callum.
It's shit. I hate it. Don't see the thing 2011. It sucks.
They only remember Mary Elizabeth Winstead. They only remember Joel Edgerton and like things shenanigans.
I remember terrible CG. Anyway, the guy that done the music for The Hateful Eight, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking probably one of my favorite movie soundtracks. I actually downloaded the overture music
Really?
on my phone. Yeah, and I'd like just walking about, just listening to it, and I get a bit shifty because it's like. And I'm like, oh, Daniel, by the way, could you find that and put it in so I don't sound like a fucking idiot? And if you can't. And Daniel, you're probably wondering why I'm giving you so much work. It's because you didn't bother to come in and record this, you lazy fuck.
This is your punishment, then. This is your punishment.
So.
Sincere kiss from Callum.
So, like. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I will recommend the 70mm just for that amazing experience, you know. It's a great experience.
I mean, I don't think it's amazing. I don't think it adds or takes anything away from the movie. But, I mean, the novelty is nice.
Aye, the movie itself is fine. It's the movie, experience-wise, it just made it all more better.
Right. We've talked too much about The Hateful Eight. Let's talk about your Oscars.
As much as I want to talk about that movie and even like some of the themes of it, we have to get going. So,
Maybe we'll save that for another podcast.
yeah, so, this is my Oscar picks. The Oscars are this Sunday. Hashtag
Oscars!
Hashtag Oscars so white. Hashtag Chris Rock hosting. Hashtag fuck hashtags. Hashtag fuck it.
I like
Anyway.
your improvisation there, by the way. That's good improv.
Shut up, stop stroking my ego.
Okay, Jesus.
Hashtag stop stroking my ego. Anyway.
Right, so yeah, Daniel, if you could put up an Oscars thing, that'd be great. And play a nice little tune as well. Like a ba-ba-da-ba or something. I don't know, improvise.
Yeah, little statuette and angry Leo face.
I'm sure you'll fucking figure it out. Anyway.
So I've only written down in my mind like a couple of only major ones. I won't take all ever on them. I didn't list down all the nominations.
You had like 10. You came to me and you were like, "Oh, Callum, can I do this for the next episode?" And I said, "Oh yeah, sure. Show me what you've got." I mean, I thought you were gonna have like 5. You came in with like 10 or 11,
Yeah, like
including like with snubs. Adding the snubs, that'd be like 15 or 16.
So yeah, I'm gonna go by the list that I have here. I won't stay all day on all of them. I'll just sort of say.
Oh
the
yeah,
movie
because
and quick
we got a game to review, and I'm sure we've got
other shit to talk about.
Yeah, we had an idea to talk about something on this episode. So
yeah. So now, anyway, on to Best Picture.
So
like I said,
best picture for you. What would that be?
The Revenant.
I have no argument.
Yeah.
I agree wholeheartedly with that.
Like, out of all the films that have been nominated, I think The Revenant kind of deserves it because it looks fantastic. You know, I have no qualms about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mad Max and the other films that are being nominated are good. They're good choices. I mean,
I have a few select words to say about Mad Max being nominated, but we'll have that on for another time.
You could say it during the game if you want that, actually.
Oh, no, I'll say it now. I don't think Mad Max deserves Best Picture. There, I said it.
Daniel add in some, gasps. Just...
Stop giving him work.
Okay.
Daniel, add in some gasps. Right, come on.
Anyway,
so I agree wholeheartedly with The Revenant because that movie is fucking great. I can't wait to buy it on Blu-ray and watch it again.
Best Director, Alejandro González Iñárritu for The Revenant.
Oh, Sean, be a little bit more original. I'm joking. I do agree that yeah, because what he done with that movie was fantastic.
That was quite tough for me because there's George Miller too, but I gotta be honest, while George Miller, I wouldn't mind him winning. That actually wouldn't be too bad. But, I don't know. Alejandro, with the risks that he took and the sort of the fact that he didn't use lighting for any of the scenes of the film is...
Yeah, it was all natural lighting.
Aye, it's just remarkable. So give the dude another statuette.
I do... Tell you what, I don't think Mad Max should win Best Director. But I wouldn't argue... Sorry, I don't think Mad Max should win Best Picture, but I do agree. I wouldn't argue if George Miller won Best Director.
Or even Best Effects.
Or Best Effects, because it had some pretty good effects and had good direction. I just don't think it was so good to win Best Picture.
Right. Anyway, so, I'm not going to sugarcoat this one. Best Actor, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, let's not dance around it. Come on,
I have nothing to say about it.
Sorry if it sounds like we're stroking the dick of The Revenant and Alejandro González Andale, But
You fucking racist.
I know that was terrible. Sorry, what's his name?
Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu, or just Alejandro G Inarritu.
I'm going to call him Alex. It probably sounds like we're stroking the dick of Alex, but you know, it's warranted because it was such a good movie.
Yeah, go see it. And
DiCaprio deserves that Oscar. Guys at the Oscar, DiCaprio's white. You can give him that Oscar. Come on.
hashtag Oscars so white. Hashtag slept in horse
We're
carcass.
making a joke about something that happened eons ago.
Now, compared now.
Yeah.
So, best actress. Now, some of these I've seen. My brother here has not seen any of these, so he'd be kind of clueless.
Wait, hang on. You've got a whole list of actresses?
Not a whole list. I said, like, the films I picked to
right.
win the awards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't have nominations because I'll probably take forever. Anyway,
But
so...
some of these movies I've not seen. I've only seen The Revenant, The Big Short, and Mad Max. Those are all the movies I've seen that have been nominated for Oscars.
So anyway, Brie Larson from Room. You might remember Brie Larson. She was in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. She played Envy.
Yeah, she's great. I like her. She's funny and sexy.
Yeah, she was the movie Room. That's been nominated for a couple of ones. The one I hope really wins is best actress because she's won like a Golden Globe, a BAFTA, other such acting awards, and I don't blame them. She did a fantastic job.
Somebody's walking around upstairs.
I don't think they like Brie Larson.
No, come on, guys, chill out. It was just a prank.
We're not giving it to fucking Kate Blanchett. She's already won 2. Okay.
Wait, what? She be nominated?
Oh yeah, again for Carol.
What's Carol?
I'll get to that soon. Okay?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
so Brie Larson for Room, fantastic performance, great film.
She plays the mum, right?
Aye.
Yeah.
Like she honestly, the thing, no, she didn't have to lose weight or do anything else that the Oscars would probably enjoy, but
She didn't have to fight a fucking bear, that's for fucking sure.
but she did a fantastic job with the performance. Now, best supporting actor, I sort of put 2 up for these ones because again, won't spend all time on them, but both one was so good, but one seems kind of obvious to me what's going to win.
Is this supporting actor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, the Russian Scottish guy. Yeah, he's Russian, but like apparently the character himself, like in real life, he was
So he's not a character; he's a person.
the person that he plays in real life was actually a Russian spy, but he was like born and raised in Scotland and went to a school in Scotland, and like he has like a Scottish accent.
But he works for the Russians.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Got you.
Yeah. So yeah, Bridge of Spies was awesome.
Or he worked for the Russians rather. He doesn't work now.
Mark Rylance was fantastic in Bridge of Spies. He was a great supporting actor. I mean, I hope if he wins, that'd be quite good, considering it's like a first time award victory. The other one, Mark Ruffalo, or in this
For
case,
Spotlight.
the great Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, the great Mark Ruffalo was in Spotlight, and he did a
Hang on, we'll say it at
fantastic.
the same time. 3, 2, 1.
The great Mark Ruffalo.
Okay.
Mark Ruffalo was in Spotlight, and he was fantastic. I would honestly be happy if he won an award too.
I think you should have put Tom Hardy for The Revenant. You know, just to round it all off. Since we've already got like 3 Revenant things on there. And besides, Tom Hardy was great in that movie with his stupid accent.
I think the clip they'll show of him if he does like you know how in the nomination. Yeah,
They're going to show that clip.
Yeah,
That's probably one of the dumbest scenes in the movie, though.
it's a great though. It's
It's a good scene, but it's stupid.
best supporting actress. Now this is when we're going to talk a bit about Carol. I'm just going to tell you about Carol what it is. Rooney Mara for Carol, one that I really want to win. I'm a big fan of Rooney Mara. She is like one of the best actresses of our generation.
Rooney Mara.
Girl with the dragon tattoo, the remake.
Okay, I've not seen it, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the Carol movie is like about these 2 women. One's like a witch person, you know, Kate Blanchett.
One's a witch.
I said rich person.
Oh, I thought you said witch.
No, one's a rich person.
One's a rich person.
Like I don't know if she's rich or not, but she's like a very high up person. And
She's very uppity.
Aye, and Rooney Mara plays like this store clerk, and they form a relationship in 1950s New York.
So they're like,
Yeah, you disgusting creature. That's what they're doing.
Shut up! I'm not doing anything, Sean. If they can't see it, then it's not bothering anybody. I was making a gesture suggesting they were lesbians.
Don't fucking go into detail, Callum.
I didn't even go into detail. Do you want me to go into detail?
Don't.
Yeah. No.
So a lot of people were wondering who was going to win, but they didn't get nominated for much. It was only been nominated for a couple of things. Anyway, I want her to win, but the other choice to put down there because like Mark Rylance, it's kind of obvious.
So Steve Carell.
No,
Oh.
Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs.
I've not seen it, but I know Kate Winslet's a good actor.
Yeah, she's won a Golden Globe and a BAFTA. I'm not going to say much. It's kind of obvious. She did a good job, but it's kind of obvious she might end up winning the Oscar again.
Yeah.
Best original screenplay. I put 2 down here, but I think fuck it. I'm just going to say 1 because 1 was better than the other.
Okay.
Inside Out.
Yeah.
For
What was the other one?
It was Ex Machina, but I kind of thought Inside Out was better. I mean, you know.
Well, I've not seen Ex Machina. I've seen Inside Out, and it's a pretty good. It's a good screenplay. I wouldn't say it's original.
Yeah, it's not original, but the way they done the film and the way they wrote it was definitely kind of original, you know.
I'll say that the idea behind the movie is an original idea. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not even original because people have done that before, like the little creatures inside of our bodies. But the way they tackled it and the way they handled it was pretty well done. I'll say that.
Yeah, so yeah, I wouldn't mind if they won. It'd be quite a good victory for like an animated film to win the best original screenplay award.
Yeah, because an animated film has never won any awards before. Beauty and the Beast.
That was nominated for like Best Picture.
Did it win?
I don't think it won like.
Oh well, now I just look like a fucking idiot.
I don't know. I don't remember much. Beauty and the Beast was nominated for like Best Picture and all that, but didn't win like Best Picture. Maybe it won like an Oscar for like best animated feature.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm getting one.
Right. Best adapted screenplay. We'll go quick on this one. The Big Short or The Martian.
I think The Big Short should win because I've not seen The Martian.
Yeah, The Big Short, probably one of the best screenplays I've seen so far. You know, the way they handled it was really well done. The dialogue between the characters was quite well done. The Martian, I just fucking love The Martian. I don't care. I'm all aboard the Martian fan train. I enjoyed that movie. It was awesome. It's Ridley Scott's best film in years. Give Drew Goddard that award, guys. He deserves it because Drew Goddard is a god. Goddard. Good dog.
The Big Short was good. Steve Carell was good. Christian Bale was good. Brad Pitt wasn't in it much.
Ryan Gosling was still good and handsome.
I can't wait to see that one he's in with Russell Crowe.
Mm-hmm.
What's that movie called again?
The Nice Guys.
The Nice Guys. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Shane Black.
Yeah. Best animated feature. Inside Out. I won't go into detail about it.
What else has been nominated for best animated feature?
I don't remember. I think the other two that spring to mind for me are Shaun the Sheep, which is actually quite surprising.
I've never seen it, so I don't fucking know.
Really good movie. And there's Anomalisa, which doesn't come out here until March.
Oh, that's what I wanted to see. I watched the trailer for that, and I was like, oh, it's just going to be another drama. But then I seen it was animated, and I was like, I mean, it kind of makes me sound like a fucking idiot because I only want to see a movie because it's animated. But seriously, I think it'd be fun to watch.
Like, when I was doing its festival, it's been nominated for like...
That's just the way I am, okay? I can't watch a movie unless it's animated.
Yeah, like it's during like its festival runs, like it's been like getting praised. It's been giving like 5 stars, like masterpiece level, like movie.
Oh, I want to see it now.
Yeah, but like we'll be seeing that along with the Witch, I believe, and even Hail Caesar. So we're gonna have a pretty good March. We're gonna have a good month.
We're gonna march right through those movies. High five.
Yeah. So Inside Out, no. Just no explanation. Best animated feature. Just it done a really good job.
Don't have to have some explanation. Inside Out was a good movie. Yeah,
it was.
Your explanation.
Yeah, it was great.
And it's probably number 2. My number 2 for best movie last year.
It's also my number 2 as well. That's weird.
My number 1 was Ant-Man. What was yours?
Birdman.
Both man.
Anyway, so
what sound does ants make? That was weird. We done it at the same time. What the fuck?
And just for you and just for me and just so we could just sort of tell, yes, probably hammering everyone else's head. Best original score, The Hateful Eight.
Fuck yeah.
Give Ennio Morricone an Oscar. He's been around for fucking generations. Give him what he wants.
Give him the pussy.
All right.
Seriously though, give that guy. I agree with that. Give that guy an Oscar for that score because seriously, that once that soundtrack comes out, is it out? Is that soundtrack out?
I think it's probably already out. You have to go to HMV or look on eBay or something.
I'm gonna look for that soundtrack because seriously, that fucking soundtrack's amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, so now for the snubs. Again, I'll go quick on these.
Yeah, just go through them.
Right. So I also put Hateful Eight down here because I don't mean to keep but there's a.
I don't mean to keep jerking off Tarantino, but he likes it.
There was a law in the Hateful Eight that was so good again that nominated. Best picture, personally for me, best screenplay.
No, I don't think that.
Really?
Actually, screenplay, yes.
Best picture, no.
Best picture, no.
Right. Actor, Samuel Jackson.
Okay, yeah, that's not fair. That was a good performance. Well, actually, no, because it was just Sam Jackson playing Sam Jackson, just with a beard and getting a guy suck his dick.
Spoiler: Sam Jackson gets his dick sucked in The Hateful Eight.
Best monologue ever, though.
I don't know if it's not.
Not best monologue ever, but fantastic. It
was a good story. It was a good laugh. It was a good gaff. It was a good prank.
Yeah, you were laughing uncomfortably in that scene. It was just you were like,
what the fuck?
The ghosts.
You were just sitting in your chair, and I think when the intermission came on, you looked at me and you were like, "What the fuck, Sean?"
Well, could you blame me? The fucking trying to get suck his dick, and I read the great detail. Seriously. Right, so continue the snubs.
Best Supporting Actor, Kurt Russell or Walton Goggins. Kurt Russell was awesome. Give the mustache an Oscar by itself. And
Yeah, Kurt Russell, I agree with that.
Walton Goggins, the guy needs more recognition. Venus Van Dam from Sons of Anarchy needs more recognition. I will make a presidential campaign out of it as well.
I don't know who you're talking about. Who's the guy you're talking about?
Don't do the Ellen Noir thing on me, Cal.
I'm not doing the Eleanor thing. Who's the guy you're talking about?
Chris Mannix.
Oh, the racist guy. I keep forgetting that actor.
Yeah. Anyway, Black Mass. Johnny Depp, Best Actor. What the fuck happened, Academy? Like, seriously, what happened?
Johnny Depp wasn't white enough. That's what happened.
What's up with his eyes? What's up with his hair? It's so white.
Oh, he's one part Native American. He's like a eighth Native American. Get him out of here.
Don't nominate him. Yeah, he was like, what happened? He was like the guy, he was gonna get nominated. I would have been fine with that.
Like I said, he's a Native American. Fucking disgusting person.
Joel Edgerton. You might remember him. Tom Buchanan from the Great Gatsby.
I know who he is. He directed The Gift.
Aye, he was in the movie too. Where is his nomination? Or probably because he was Australian, he sort of thought, meh.
Australians are white. They'd probably not let. They'd probably let Australians.
And screenplay might not be the most original one, but it was a pretty good screenplay. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, an indie film that should have got fucking everything.
I've not seen it, so I don't know.
I recommend it. It's like a really good indie movie. It's kind of like, it has that sort of like charm of Little Miss Sunshine and just like,
Now that you've recommended it, I'm probably not going to watch it.
you son of a bitch. It's a fantastic movie. It's one of the best films I saw last year, and the fact that it's been nominated for absolutely fuck all is just horrible. Not horrible, just terrible.
I should watch more movies. Because I've got literally no opinion on most of these.
Yeah, Beasts of No Nation, the Netflix original movie, which again, like Johnny Depp's performance in Black Mass, was gonna get everyone was sort of like that could be nominated for some stuff. Like Me on the Dying Girl, nothing. The Golden Globes honored Idris Elba with a nomination. The BAFTAs honors Idris Elba with a nomination. If you wanted to solve your whole Oscars white problem, you could have nominated Beasts of No Nation.
It's too bad they're not white.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate side of it, just anyway. So, great, fantastic film. It's on Netflix. You don't have to pay money for it. Oh, I had to pay the beef for it.
Right.
Sorry.
When you get going.
And finally, this one thing I wanted to complain about. Steve Jobs, the screenplay. What the fuck, Academy?
Yeah, but you see, Steve Jobs is a dead white guy. So, I don't know. I should probably stop trying to make white people joke.
Yeah, like Aaron Sorkin, the guy who wrote the Social Network, wrote that, and he won an Oscar for.
Wait, what's his name?
Aaron Sorkin.
Where's he from? Just answer the question. Where's he from?
I don't know.
He's probably not white enough. That's not me being racist, by the way. That's the guys at the Academy.
Hashtag.
If they are racist, I don't know. I don't like
Yeah.
because I've just heard about them being like I've just heard lots of people being like, oh, they're about white supremacy. They're not nominating any colored people.
I don't know. I don't want to get into it. It's
That
kind
made
of
me
like-
sound awful. Could you fucking censor that, Daniel?
It's an ugly situation. I don't really. Well, not ugly. It's like it's kind of like a rough situation. I don't really want to, get into what's going on. I mean, the research is there. It's just basically people mourning in because
Yeah.
no one else is getting other opportunities. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
let's ask Daniel what he thinks. Daniel, what do you think? That was great, Daniel. Thanks for your opinion. Could you leave that silence in, Daniel, for comedic effect? Thanks. Okay.
all right. So yeah, Aaron Sorkin did The Social Network. He could have been nominated for a screenplay for Steve Jobs. In fact, that was the first thing I said when I saw the film. He's going to get nominated for an Oscar, and then months down the line later, no Oscar nomination.
You're just pissed off because you didn't call it. Like, that's what happens when I'm sitting there thinking, oh, this is going to be nominated for something. It's not nominated for anything. I'm not pissed off because it wasn't nominated. I'm pissed off because I was wrong.
That, and they're likely going to give the Best Adapted award to what was it called? There was like a movie in there that's probably overrated that could end up winning it. Like most of the films that get nominated for Oscar
The Danish
awards. I don't know. I don't think that's been nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay. Anyway, besides from that, what happened? Academy, just give Aaron Sorkin some love next time, okay, you bastards? All right.
If there is a next time. This could throw him over the edge and make him want to kill himself, but whatever.
So that is my opinions on the Oscar picks done. Comment on the comment section below and tell us your picks and who you want to win, and even express to us who you feel got snubbed.
If we disagree with you, we will express that disagreement in the next episode of the podcast.
All right, so that's me done. That's the Oscars out of the way. So now let's move on to the realm of Callum's video gaming.
I just want to say It's not a realm. It's more like a basement.
I was just thinking of something that's cool to
It's more
say.
like a basement. You come in, you chill out, you listen to me shout and swear, and then you leave again.
Now
And
that I
like
could believe.
your life's not affected in any way. I don't want a biscuit.
Oh, okay.
Thanks though. In fact, actually, give me a biscuit.
I was trying to be nice. That awkward
There.
silence, no, just...
Yeah, right. So, this is my review on the Mad Max video game, which I brought along with me. It's right here. You can't see it, but
Why are you bringing it along with you?
because I wanted to have something here to inspire me. Now, I'm gonna...
You look at it and you'll stroke it and you'll stroke at it and you'll go,
No, that's only reserved for the good games.
mm-hmm.
Now, when I say that, it makes it sound like I don't like this game. That couldn't be farther from the truth. I do like this game. This game was a lot of fun. I liked... I thought it was quite fun playing through the Mad Max world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the only Mad Max movie I've seen is Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
And after watching it, I was like, man, this would make a great video game. And here and behold, we have a video game. It's just not as good as I want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Mad Max video game is set in an open world, and the story is a very simple story, which, you know, I can admire. You know, I like games with simple plots.
Well, Mad Max is a post-apocalyptic, sort of story. You're going to have to make a simple story because, you know, you can't really do much else with the post-apocalyptic genre.
Well, the story here is Mad Max has his car stolen. And again. So he has to get it back. And the only way to do that is to join forces with a little hunchback called Chum Bucket.
Not the Bikini Bottom restaurant.
Not the restaurant. I just said a hunchback. That joke makes no sense, Sean. God damn it, Sean.
I was saying maybe
for
like
fuck's sake,
maybe like after the
Sean.
world end, Plankton made a little robot, and now he's going to try and rule the world as a hunchback.
Hunchback robot.
Aye.
Okay. Well, now that you've explained it, the joke makes less sense and it's more funny.
And he will rule the world. Daniel, find the image of Plankton.
Do it. Anyway, so he joins forces with him and the hunchback, builds him a car, and
They become best friends.
they become best friends. Chum Bucket is probably one of the best things and worst things about the game.
How so?
Because some of the stuff he says is either really funny or really fucking annoying. Like sometimes, like there'll be moments where he'll say something and it'll be for comedic effect, and I'll be like, haha, that's pretty funny. And then there'll be moments where he says something that he's said fucking 100 times before, like, there's a war party after us. And you just look at him and go, gonna shut up, you fucking cunt.
So basically the relationship between you and me.
Yeah. But except I'm the ugly looking hunchback and you're the handsome one, I just tell you to shut up. So, but that awkward silence, Daniel, cut out that silence.
I didn't know what to say. I didn't know whether you
And,
flattered. You're just like, that's a bit of a harsh opinion of yourself, Callum.
But so it's just Max trying to get his car back from this big ugly bastard called Lord Scrotus.
Yeah,
And that's it. He meets a couple of guys along the way. You know, he kills some people. He knocks down some camps. It's fun. It's another one of those open world games where you clear out the map and do some little things along the way. Like, you invade camps. You invade camps.
So So it sounds like a game that sort of sounds like a Rockstar open world, but not made by Rockstar.
Well, if you'd let me fucking finish.
Sorry.
That makes me sound so mean, but you always interrupt me when you think I'm finished. Look at you. Yes, go sit in your corner. It's just another big open world game where, you know, like I said, you invade camps, you have a big combat system, and it's like, it's fun, but it's literally no different from any other big open world game. The only difference is it's a destroyed world, which, in fact, Fallout's already done, so it's not even original in that sense.
It's based on like Mad Max, so basically the whole thing isn't necessarily that original.
Yeah, I know, but like you get what I mean.
Yeah. Like you would have you would have enjoyed they sprinkled something.
I probably would have enjoyed it if they made the fucking map a little bit smaller. Jesus Christ.
Is it like how big is it? Is it like
It's
just
fucking massive.
jeez?
Like dude, like fucking hell. It took ages just to clear one area of the map. There's 4 separate areas. There's Pink Eye's area. There's what's his name? Gutgash's area.
Gutgash.
Gutgash. He's like a guy that has like a big ship, and he's like, "Oh, where the water's gonna come back. You wait."
Does he have like a gash in his gut?
No,
I'm sorry.
he has a beard, and that's it. He has nothing else. He has a beard. He has a walking, talking beard.
So basically, a giant like Offerman.
Yeah,
So
you
just
could have
walk-
picked. You could have picked an actor with a better beard, but yeah.
So just
Anyway.
sort of walks around kind of like this in the waistline. Max, you better stop
And
messing
then
around.
and then there's what's his name? Jeet. There's Jeet's area, and then there's Deep Frya's area, and all four of the areas you have to knock down scarecrows, knock down sniper towers, clear out camps, and it's fun, but it gets a little bit repetitive. Like once you've done it once, it's like, oh, that was fun. But after the 5 other fucking times, you're just like, right, I am bored out of my skull. A little tip for wanting, like, if you want to complete Mad Max 100%, don't do it in one sitting, because you will get frustrated with this game.
Probably bored too, I believe.
And bored. It gets boring and frustrating, because the combat system is shit. It tries to do an Arkham, like, you know, the
Arkham series.
the Arkham series combat system,
Aye.
which kind of makes sense, because it's a Warner Brothers game. And the you know, you've got your combos, square to punch, triangle to counter, and yeah. But if you counter with the triangle button, it's so unresponsive. Like I can't count the amount of times I pressed triangle and I got fucking knocked on my ass and it broke my combo.
Oh, it's one of those like unresponsive sort of games.
Yeah.
Really cute. Oh yeah, that happens sometimes with some games.
It's very slow and very clunky, and it feels like they were trying to go for a more gritty, dirty fighting system because it's Mad Max, but it just doesn't work.
Or they sort of saw the Mad Max Fury Road coming out, and they kind of thought, you know what? Since that's coming out, we should probably just release this alongside it, just to sort of so you get more money.
Yeah, and like the reason that fighting system works in the Arkham series, is because Batman is fast and fluent. He could counter those attacks. He could fucking flip 3 guys over at once. Whereas Mad Max, it's more dirty brawling. So like it's Mad Max just going boof, boof, and when you're playing Mad Max and you're fighting a group of maybe 3 guys, you'll do fine. You know, you'll fight just fine.
Do they like spread horrors and horrors of like?
Dude, there was a moment where I was fighting like 10 guys, and it was just one of them was throwing bombs while 5 of them were like ganging up on me. And I
Jesus,
was
so
like,
not like the whole Batman Arkham Asylum thing. They all wait their turns like patient kids.
yeah, but that's kind of dumb as well though,
Ah.
because it's kind of like it's really stupid. Your friend's getting beat up and getting his bones broken, and you're just sitting there going, "I'm gonna fight you now."
Well, then again, that's Batman. I'm pretty sure they're just trying to figure out a strategy how to kick his ass. Rather than...
I suppose. Whereas Mad Max, people look at him and go, "He's just a fucking guy. Let's kick his ass."
But they doubt the Mad Max man. Shit.
The Mad Max man.
Yeah, that.
Mad Max man.
If that was made in the 60s, that'd be the best TV show on the planet. Anyway, go on.
So yeah, the story simplistic, but I like it. The gameplay structure and everything else, like, I tell you what, the driving combat is fantastic. Some of the best driving combat I've played. Like, you've got your weapons, you shoot, like, Chum Bucket shoots rockets and, like, zip lines. Well, not zip lines, like, you know, like, he shoots, like, I can't remember what it's called, but, like, you know what I mean.
Yes.
And, yeah, it's a lot of fun. And you can upgrade your car, or, as it's called in the game, the Magnum Opus. You can upgrade it and change it into different types of vehicles. And that's fun. You can like take one of their default designs or design your own. And I mean, it's not much of a design. It's more just like if you want a speedy car, you don't have as much armor. But if you want an armored car, you're not as fast. So you've got to sort of try and balance it out, which I kind of like. I kind of like stuff like that.
Mm.
It's not as deep as what I went Christopher Walken. It's not as deep as most of your games out there, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
Like the car combat, it's so satisfying when a car's coming to get you and you've got your rocket like upgraded to the maximum so it does 100% damage, and you fire it and it just sends the car exploding and flipping over, and it's like, I am the Mad Max. I am Max Rokitansky.
Mad Max Man.
Max Rokitansky. But there's a lot of collectibles too.
Oh.
Like there's history relics, there's scrap, so much scrapping areas that you've got to do. There's races, there's so much side stuff to do. But on the bright side, it's easy to platinum. You could easily, if you buy this game and you're willing to go the extra mile, you could easily platinum it.
Wait, did you already platinum it?
No, because I have to do the races, and some of the races are fucking hard. Because to get the platinum, you have to not only beat the races, but also get the legendary, which is you have to do it in the minimum time.
Uh-huh.
And it can be pretty hard, especially with the shitty vehicle control that they give you sometimes.
Yeah. The funny thing is that the history relics are kind of funny. I'm going to guess that one of the relics that he finds is probably like a smartphone.
No, it's mostly just photographs.
Ah, that's boring.
Yeah, it's photographs and signs that he finds.
What the fuck? That's boring. I mean, imagine if it's just like...
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, how much cooler would it have been if you found like a cell phone or like a laptop and they were displayed somewhere in like one of the fortress hubs.
Aye.
And it's like, it's... But no, it's just boring photographs, which you can view. The voice acting in the game ranges from being really good to being awful. The guy that does Mad Max, he doesn't say much, but he's a good man. I keep calling him Mad. I keep thinking his first name's Mad and his last name's Max.
I thought you said man. I was just
Nah,
thinking...
the guy that voices Max is he's a good.
He did a good job. He
done a decent job. Whoever voices Chumbucket is. He does a good hunchback.
Standard. He
does a pretty good hunchback voice. Pretty much everybody else is goofy, over the top, but I guess that's kind of like what.
Yeah, Mad Max. Like, I think the first film was very reserved because I remember like watching that one. They had like an over the top villain and then over the top gangs, like like Tokar and all that, and like.
Well, in this game they've got Scrotus, who's just your loud, shouty, I will fuck you up kind of guy.
Oh, it's like Immortan Joe and Rictus Eructus.
Definitely, yeah, those guys. Who I know Immortan Joe,
but
I don't know the other guy.
He was like the weird guy with the thing in his back.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. You're the one that was all like, "I'm a baby brother, and he was beautiful." I'm sorry.
All right, that guy.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
How could you forget who Rictus Eructus was? There was a I mean, besides the characters in the film, there's only like one guy called Rictus Eructus. It's kind of
Probably because the movie's not that fucking good.
But their side villain, Stank Gum, is really fucking. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. He's got a condition. Don't laugh.
Sorry.
He has a condition. He's got stanky gums. That's Sean. This is a serious matter.
I'm so sorry.
Right, that's it, guys. If you know anyone, or if you are somebody with stanky gums, I apologize. Okay, this is fucking horrendous treatment of people with stanky gums. He stank gum, Sean. It's not funny.
I'm so sorry.
We're talking about a serious condition here. People suffer from stank gum.
I'm sorry. Okay, go on.
Fucking asshole. Stank gum. For God's sake, Sean!
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're clipping the mic.
Okay, I'm done.
Look at that. It goes crazy here because of your fucking laugh.
I'm done. Go on.
SG, as he shall now be known as, he's a pretty over the top, pretty like goofy side villain, which you'd expect from a man with a name like Stank Gum, which by the way is a very serious condition. If you have stanky gums, I apologise. Sean, apologise to people with stanky gums. Say, I apologise to those out there with stanky gums. Without giggling.
Okay. I apologise to those who may have or have relatives or even like pets that have sticky gums.
You're so immature. So fucking immature. I swear to God. It's like sitting next to a racist granddad, I swear to fuck. It's not funny, dudes. Daniel, send out a letter to people that have stank gums, please. We apologise. What should we call this episode? Stanky Gums?
Yes.
We'll call this episode Stanky Gums.
Oscars and stanky gums.
Stanky Oscars.
Yeah. Hashtag
Stanky Oscars.
Oscars so stanky.
Oscars so stanky. Right, so that's my review for Mad Max. Good story. Oh, sorry. The game looks fucking fantastic.
Obviously, it's a PS4 game. It's gonna.
Well, not all PlayStation 4 games look good. Have you played Until Dawn? I mean, it looks good, but the animation on their faces, Jesus fucking Christ. They make such stupid faces. But,
Sorry, go on.
so, like, good story. It's simple, so I like it. Gameplay and game design could use a little fine-tuning if they do a sequel to this game. Why are you smiling like that?
I'm sorry.
Stanky Gums.
Just fucking stop, dude.
Right,
Sorry,
okay.
my throat hurts. I'm just trying to.
So, like, yeah, your gameplay and design could use a bit of fine-tuning. And the visuals were on point. Besides a few facial animations and a few of the textures, it was like some of the hair looked a bit really, really fake. But I'll give it a pass because since the big open world, it looks really fantastic, you know. So in the end, I'd give the game 8 stanky gums out of 10, and I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's like a good opinion.
Right. Well, done my game review. Done your Oscar list. Is there anything else you want to do, Sean? Do you want to discuss something or other?
We have a lot of time to kill, so let's discuss some shit.
Keep in mind, we don't do this for about an hour and a half. That's not the goal. The goal is to try and keep it from going over an hour and a half.
All right, okay.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know. What is there to talk about?
Marvel movies!
Yeah!
Ah, dude, I can't wait for Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, they're going to have Black Panther, hopefully a small Spider-Man cameo. People have been like, where's Spider-Man in the trailers? But it's like, dude, you don't want to... Marvel's not going to want to blow their load too early. Like,
Yeah,
they're,
like
they're going to conceal that for like an after-credit scene or something.
They're being really smart about it. I don't really understand why so many people are demanding to see Spider-Man right there, right now.
I don't think they should have said Spider-Man was in Civil War, because you know what, it's just going to be an after-credit scene, which I would be more than happy with, but people are going to fucking explode and be like, where's Spider-Man?
Also, you know what the internet is like expectations. Once they see the thing, some of them will either appreciate it, or some of them are going to completely hate it and just sort of...
I don't think you want to be criticising the internet when you're putting something up onto the internet.
Shit. Daniel, censor that one.
Daniel, don't. Leave that in. Leave that in, Barry. I mean, Daniel. Shit.
But yeah, that's what you usually get sometimes of these sort of things, like of the general public.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, remember when Star Wars is coming out, some people loved it, and yet some people hated it.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get that. Sorry, I'm just kind of...
That's okay. But about
with the...
Civil War, there's some pretty good news that came out of it.
What's that?
Well, I don't know. Martin Freeman's character has finally been revealed.
Oh, who's his character?
He's playing a character called, I don't remember his last name, I think it's Everett Ross, I think.
Okay, I mean, I don't know who the fuck he is. He's probably important in the Civil War comic story.
Everett is his name. It's somewhere in there. And apparently he's like, he's connected to Black Panther.
Awesome. So will he be in the Black Panther movie, do you think?
Aye. Like, it says, like, from last time I checked, he said, like, that the character is part of his organization that sort of works in, where's Black Panther come from again?
Somewhere in Africa. I don't know. Was it...
Wasn't Wakanda, was it?
I can't remember. I know it's not Kenya.
I think is it Wakanda?
It might be Wakanda.
Aye,
We could be wrong. Tell us if we're wrong. Put it in the comments.
Right, so yeah,
I'm sure Daniel will know, because Daniel's gone quite into the comic books. If Daniel were here, he'd be able to tell
I
us.
do remember Wakanda being a name that was thrown around in Avengers Age of Ultron.
So it's Wakanda.
Maybe. This is called
I know
Wakanda
that Andy
now.
Serkis will be in the movie because he's playing what's the character's name again?
Claw.
He's a guy that's made out of sound or something.
Oh, I wouldn't say made out of sound. Like his hand, it's like I don't know. Like I think he has like a weird. His hand's gone like either left or right, and he has like this big thing that replaces it. Like has like a sound beat to it. So I don't know. I don't really know how the character works, but he does sound like a very odd character.
I'm munching on M&Ms.
Good for you, Callum. Anyway, so Martin Freeman is that guy. I think he's like being. I think they're sort of saying he's kind of the Nick Fury of that sort of thing that's working there at Wakanda. Like he's like the sort of like there's an organization that helps out Black Panther's operations. I think.
Cool.
I don't know. I guess we have to wait and see exactly what it is because so far I feel like I'm giving false information or just me of skipping over some stuff. Anyway, so yeah, so War might probably be awesome. Really looking forward to Doctor Strange.
Benedict Cucumber.
Yeah, Engelbert Cucumber is coming to Marvel screen. Sorry.
To a Marvel screen near you. You go see it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be magic. It's gonna be. I think I fucked up the microphone for a little bit there. Oh well. It's gonna be a goof. It's gonna be a laugh. It's gonna be a gaff. There's gonna be mad major pranks. Yo.
I won't say too much about it, but like not that we know about it. But I don't want to like stay on it. But I will say, I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to do the character. He sounds fascinating. The cast looks really good. But
Sean hasn't read a fucking comic book in his fucking life.
I've read magazines. I used to read these magazines that.
They're not magazines.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Wait, hang on. No, those were magazines. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I used to read these-
I'm the fucking idiot.
I used to read these sort of Spider-Man kids magazines where they had like a story that they were writing there, and you know they were pretty fun as a kid. They were pretty awesome reading because you know I loved Spider-Man as a kid. He was awesome.
That's good reading.
Anyway, so like yeah, I know some things about Marvel. I'm not completely oblivious to it.
I think you are.
So yeah, Doctor Strange might probably be great. It might probably be okay. I don't know. But I'm hoping it's great. Like it has got a good cast, got a good director behind it. So you know.
I can't wait because I fucking love Doctor Strange. I love Wong. Love the ancient one. I love Baron Mordo. Can't wait.
Isn't it Carl Mordo? Am I thinking?
He becomes Baron Mordo.
Oh right.
I think. Yeah.
It wasn't. Isn't there like a Baron? Someone in the.
Yeah, you get different barons.
Yeah, there's like a Baron Zemo or something in the.
No,
Civil
isn't
War.
that? Wait, isn't that Captain America anyway?
Baron son? I can't remember.
No, that's a different person.
Oh right, okay.
It's not the same as Baron Mordo.
Oh right.
Baron Mordo was taught alongside Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
but Doctor Strange was awarded Sorcerer Supreme.
Because he looked more handsome, I guess. I don't know.
No, because he was just a better sorcerer.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Daredevil season 2.
oh my. Can I just say one thing? If
No,
anyone's
you can't. You can say several.
one batch, two batch. That's all I had to say. Punisher just looks fucking awesome. He's gonna
Yeah, that actor that's playing him, I don't know his name.
John Bernthal.
First time I saw him, he was Al Capone in Night at the Museum
Yeah,
2.
that was weird. Who thought
Yeah.
he'd become like I don't know this?
He's went from Al Capone in Night at the Museum 2 to the Punisher in Daredevil season 2.
He's went from that Walking Dead, working with Edgar Wright. He's been cast in Baby Driver, Edgar Wright's new movie. Martin Scorsese, and now
Martin Scorsese, dude.
What?
Martin Scorsese. He's a smartin' Scorsese. He takes it easy. Martin Scorsese. Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
What the fuck?
You said Martin Scorsese, and I thought it sounded really cool. It sounds like a really good spoof name.
This movie was directed by Smart and
He's
Scorsese.
a smart dude.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. He's a smart egg.
So yeah, I will say that the journey of John Bernthal was quite interesting to sort of like taking it myself. I really feel like he could do something interesting with the Punisher. The other two Punishers that we had, Thomas Jane and Ray Stevenson. Thomas Jane was fine.
That was the one that was with John Travolta.
Yeah, but he had the most annoying gravelly voice ever. And Ray Stevenson was just... He just stood there and just looked
He
intimidating.
had no character.
He just stood there with a flare like it was all like, I'm Punisher.
His character was rage. His
Yeah.
character was anger. I'll tell you what, lots of people don't like those two Punisher movies. I will agree the first one's a bit boring, but Punisher Warzone, I fucking love that movie.
It had like Newman, and I gotta say, he looked...
Wayne Knight.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight in that movie, didn't he? Like, it was like...
He dies.
Yeah, I know that's the worst part.
Spoilers, he takes a bullet to the head. Serves him right for being a chubby cunt that stole the fucking things from Jurassic Park.
The first
Killed Sam Jackson.
the first Punisher movie, I honestly didn't like. It was just, I don't know. I mean, then again, this is like before Marvel became the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so you had like your good Marvel movies like Spider-Man and Blade, and then you had like,
The only two good Marvel movies, Spider-Man 2 and Blade.
yeah, and then you had like, fucking, what
Then you had Blade 2, Blade Trinity. Actually, Blade 2 wasn't that bad. You had Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Blade 2,
Fantastic Four.
Well, I liked Fantastic Four. I don't know if you liked it.
Fucking.
That's the one with Captain America as Human Torch.
Yeah, but compared to the new one, it's not that bad compared to the new one.
Well, I like the old one. I don't like the sequel to the old one.
The old sequel was
Rise of the Silver
off.
Surfer.
It was just off
Fuck
on every
that
level.
movie. I hate it.
Colossus was just a big. He was a
It's
fucking.
not that's not Colossus. That's Galactus.
Fuck. He was.
Colossus was the big Russian metal dude.
I'm sorry.
In Deadpool. Unless you think that's Galactus, which I've got to say, Sean, is rather unfortunate.
He's a very he must be a very friendly planet-eating guy, isn't he?
Oh yeah, definitely. Sounds very Russian as well.
What was I gonna say? So yeah, Galactus. Sorry, he was just. You just looked like a big petunia fart.
Yeah.
Just a big giant fart.
That's not what he looks like in the comic books. He's this big dude that wears a big fucking purple armor.
Yeah, and he's like big and intimidating, and you know.
And I hope to God he probably won't, but I hope that he appears somewhere in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, they got Thanos. Maybe like once you defeat Thanos and like you get and Josh Brolin's gone, they sort of.
Is it Thanos? I pronounce it Thanos.
I thought it was Thanos because I heard like Thanos being thrown around in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Leave it down in the comments. Is it Thanos or Thanos?
Yeah, so I guess once you defeat him, you might probably have a weird after credits scene. You have like I don't know, maybe Christopher Walken
Thanos.
as Galactus, just sitting there like just sitting
Oh, gotta eat your planet.
there. Yum.
Yum, it's delicious. Where's my silver surfer spoon?
I don't know, or
Oh.
Kevin Spacey even. I mean, one of those two.
Kevin Spacey as Galactus. That sounds like a good one. Yeah, give it to him.
Yeah.
But so Daredevil season 2 looks like it's gonna be fucking fantastic. I can't wait. I worry that maybe they're trying to cram too much into it. Like they've got Elektra there too. But then I remember it's a TV show, so they can cram like
they got like 13 episodes to sort of like.
yeah, they've got 13 episodes to stretch that out, and they've already sort of built upon Daredevil's character in season 1, so they've got enough room to sort of build upon.
Yeah. Plus, it's a unique opportunity to sort of introduce like newbies to Punisher and Elektra. You know.
Definitely. And I think what they've done is right, like make it a little bit more mature. Because I don't think Punisher would have fit in well with with the Iron Man and Captain America.
And they do make a movie with with the TV universe of Marvel and the movie universe of Marvel do butt heads. It would be quite interesting to see.
There's two different TV universes. Like there's two different TVs. There's Agent Carter and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh yeah.
Where that like
That's more or less like the Marvel movies where it's like
that's on TV.
yeah, it's for the family.
And then there's the Netflix ones
Yeah.
where it's Jessica Jones and
Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Have
Ooh.
they cast Iron Fist yet?
Yeah, they got some of them Game of Thrones. I don't think I've watched.
They got I was about to say Warwick Davis, but
No, it's Finn Jones. They got an actor called Finn Jones in there.
I was thinking of the dwarf.
Well, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, but I was going to say Warwick Davis, but then I remember that's not him.
Could you imagine that though? Peter Dinklage's Iron Fist. That'd be actually
That'd be good. But it was already the guy that
Oliver Trask.
yeah, he was already the guy that
Well, people didn't like him in that movie. I thought he didn't do too bad.
he had nothing to do. All he was a fucking prop. Like he was just a reason for Mystique to go fucking haywire. And yeah, a waste of good talent, I think.
Okay.
And I don't think that's people saying, "Oh, he was bad in that movie." That's people saying, "Oh, they didn't use him to his full potential," like they done in Destiny. But let's be honest, that's not the only problem with Destiny, is it, people?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, don't worry, Peter Dinklage. We still love you. You just need to.
I don't.
You just need to pick out your scripts better.
I don't love you. You're in pixels. Go fuck yourself.
Just don't work out Adam again, Peter. Okay, we love you. Okay.
I don't.
Anyway, so
I've lost respect for you because you were in Ice Age 4 and Pixels.
just hang in there, Peter. We'll try our best to help you out.
Hang in there from a noose. Get off. Right. So, yeah. That's our opinion on the Marvel Universe. I guess now we should try to do some fucking stupid thing because...
I was just going to say, what about Thor Ragnarok? There's been a couple of interesting developments on there.
Alright, yeah. I mean, I don't keep up with it. Like, I don't read all the news stuff. I'm too busy playing games.
There,
So why don't you go ahead and tell us that?
yeah, now, I don't know if it's been officially confirmed or not, but it said somewhere in February 2016. Now, apparently, Sam Jackson might probably make a cameo in Thor Ragnarok, and apparently Kate Blanchett has been cast as Hela. one of Thor's arch. Is she one of Thor's arch enemies, or just?
I don't know.
She's an unknown character. I did some research. Apparently, she's based kind of like her Loki and Thor, based on, like, you know, gods. She's based on like a, you know, Norse god.
I thought they were going to get Enchantress.
The only two, I think that was one of the characters that was rumored. What was the other one again? There was like Enchantress and
Valkyrie.
Those are the two characters that were rumored like a lot for Kate Blanchett.
That was the one I was talking about to you earlier. Remember when we were talking about it? I was like, who's that character that takes the guys as a spirit off of the...
is that who Valkyrie is?
That's who Valkyrie is.
Ah.
She takes the spirits of fallen warriors to...
Valhalla.
I think it's Valhalla. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but...
Correct me in the comments.
Yeah, we're just hoping when people, when they're dead, they see her, it's not Immortan and Joe come out and they're like, come with me to Valhalla! And it's like, fuck, no!
I don't know. I'd follow that guy. If Immortan Joe came down and was like, I'm not taking the Valhalla, I'd be like, sweet, let's go.
So yeah, she's been possibly, and I'm hoping it's true, she's been cast as Hela. And I must admit, doing my research, she sounds like a pretty
She's
good
been cast
villain.
as Hela Klein. Ethan is replacing his wife. You know, I mean, it's rather unfortunate, but I kid. That's not going to happen.
Woo!
If you don't know who Ethan Klein is, go watch H3 Productions. They're a good guy. They're good guys.
They're funny.
They are pretty funny. Yep. Sponsored by H3 Productions. Not really, though.
Shut up, Cal. Just don't do that. No false advertisements. So they got Marvel out of the way. What do you want to discuss now?
I think we should stop it there.
Really? Okay then.
We don't have anything else to talk about because we didn't fucking plan for this, which we should have.
Yeah, next time we're gonna plan. Write that down in the memo in the thing here, Daniel. We're gonna plan it next time, okay?
It's not his fucking job. Well, I mean, it kind of is. It's all of our jobs.
Yeah. Fuck you, Callum. Fuck you, Sean. Fuck you, Daniel. God damn it, we failed.
And thank you for listening. This has been Graphic Communication with Callum.
And Sean.
And Daniel is with us in spirit.
Yeah, I can feel him right here.
That sounds weird. That's not Daniel, Sean.
Why does my head feel cold?
Oh shit, we're being invaded by the ghosts.
Oh my god!
That was a little bit too loud. A little bit too loud?
I'm petrified. Can't control my vocals.
I think we should have stopped this a while ago. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you have an opinion, leave it in the comments below. If you don't have an opinion, that's just fine.
And you have any questions?
Leave them in the comments, and we'll probably answer them in the next podcast. Maybe not.
Hopefully.
Give us a like, subscribe if you want. This isn't a demand. This, you know. No one can see you shaking your fist.
It was me demanding them to do it.
Sean, I'm going to make a demand to you. Shakes fist furiously. Right. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. This, like I said, this has been Callum, Sean, Daniel. Cut this off somewhere, please, because we just sound like fucking idiots now.
Ciao.